what's up? This reading is going to be for Aries. And you know how I like to do, I like to sage my deck before I get started. Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in another week. I told you I'll be back in 7 days. And guess what? I'm here in 7 days. And I'm excited to bring these readings. And now I'm going to really slow it down for you guys. I do appreciate you guys coming back another week. And this is April the 3rd. So this was for April the 3rd to April the 10th. And just, you know, I like to sage. Who doesn't? Who does readings and doesn't like to sage? We gotta sage, right? It's like it goes hand in hand. And then even if you don't do readings, sage is always good to clean the aura in your home. You want to get rid of any bad aura, you can sage. You can use some rose water. I find sage really eliminates any energy that's stiff, like if you're arguing or anything like that. I don't have those problems anymore, but when I was in a relationship, every time we were arguing, I made sure I sage some things. But anyway. This is not a reading for love. This is a reading for yourself. This is to help you grow as a person. There's a lot of tarot readers on here that are doing readings for love. This one is for you. This is for the guy. So I'm going to ask Spirit to guide us in this reading and deliver us an awesome reading. What Aries needs to know from April 3rd to April 10th. Anything they need to be aware of, anything that they need to work on. Ask the spirit guides, Orishas, God, everyone, angels, just every spiritual, divine, cosmic being for an awesome interpretation for Aries this year. So, let's get to it. Aries, what do we have here? I see it's something about happy family. Not staying. That's my bad. Okay, that's cool. Great. There's 7, so I'm just going to pull 7 cards. I'll let 7 cards come out. Now, what I see for Aries is we have this card. This is the 7 of Wands or 7 of Brooms. And this is about someone staying on top of their game. There might be challenges or might be competition, but Aries, you need to stay on top of your game. You need to stay on top. You know, there might be people trying to knock you down, but it seems to me that you're equipped with enough strength to stay on top and not be pulled down to your competitors. So Aries, it's continue to stay on top. Justice will be served. You have the Justice card. So with this card, I want you to, it has a Libra scale. So you need to balance. Someone's going to pass judgment on you. They're going to weigh out your good and your bad, and maybe it's an authority figure, maybe it's the universe itself, but I want to say karma is going to be involved in this. So whatever that you've been putting out, you're going to get back. So, and then I see this balance card too. Yes. So you need to, there's definitely something to do with balance. Definitely, you need to balance maybe your energies. I would make sure that everything that I put out is positive nature, because you're going to get back whatever it is that is you're putting out. So if you've been putting out positive things are going to come back to you. Now, if there is some negativity, I advise you to get rid of it, because I would hate to say that negative things are going to come back to you, but it's kind of like what you give out, what you put out, and you're going to get back in return. So I would say keep that in mind. Now that I'm telling you this, of course no negativity is going to come to you, because you're going to ensure that everything you put out is of positive nature. It's asking for you to balance something. Maybe you're juggling some different things, and you need to balance it out. Stop trying to do everything or do too much of one thing and not enough of the other. You need to balance out what you're doing. You need to balance everything out of what you're doing. Make sure that there is some balance into your goals, your aspirations, whatever you're trying to put together. I do see you taking the time to enjoy the fruits of your labor, maybe taking some time out to rest. Maybe you need to balance out your work ethic and your resting. That's what it looks like to me. You need to balance that out. You need to balance out your work ethic, and you need to balance out, and there's a couple of things you need to balance out, because I do see your spirituality coming up too. So I want you to balance out staying on top of your game. I want you to balance out your resting and your enjoying the fruits of your labor, and also find time for your spirituality. Find time to do the things that you love spiritually, holy. If it's reading the Bible, if it's saying affirmations, if it's going to church, going to Bible study, I don't know what it is. It could be you teaching someone some knowledge. Maybe you need to take the time out to teach. You need to take the time out to speak that wisdom, that knowledge, these things that you already know. You know, there's other people who don't know, so you need to share your information. You need to take time in doing that. Actually, you know what? There's a creative endeavor that you could be doing with your spirituality that you're not doing. And you're missing an opportunity to help people. You need to definitely take all the knowledge that you have in spiritually and find a creative way to get it out. And that is the biggest message here, is you need to balance your resting and enjoying the fruits of your labor, your work, and you need to definitely get your spirituality across to other people, because there's other people who are probably looking at you for some spiritual advice, for some spirituality, period, just that energy. And you could be thinking of a creative way, and there's so many opportunities for you to be delivering it, but you're not delivering it. So now is the time to deliver. You need to balance all these energies out, which is staying on top of your game, resting and enjoying the fruits of your labor, and being a spiritual advisor, being a counselor, being someone can talk to and get great advice from. You're missing an opportunity to do so. And let me tell you something. With this Justice card coming out, this is just letting you know that when you do that, you're going to reap some amazing benefits. Because, again, I just spoke on the beginning of the reading of you having to get justice, like, by putting out something, and when you put that out, it's going to come back in return. That'll be, so if you be the person that people can come to, give this great advice, you will definitely have an opportunity to receive so much more. You kind of understand what I'm saying? Like, the more you put out of the good, positive nature, the more it's going to come back to you. So try to balance that spiritual side, your spiritual side, because to me, you're somewhat of a healer. I can feel this healing energy. I can feel this counselor, teacher, maybe even a priest. I don't know. But you need to take the opportunity to give this information out. Be creative in how you're going to do it. I don't know if you're going to write a blog, if you're going to post on Facebook, if you're going to hand out messages to people on the street. I have no idea how creative you can get with. If you might be a tarot reader, maybe you're going to read some cards like I'm doing right now. I don't know how you're going to get this message across, but it's time for you to get your spirituality out there to people that need to hear it. And you might be, you're going to be making some money from this opportunity too. So definitely get it out there, because it could be very lucrative for you. It could be very lucrative for you. Now, this is for some of my Aries. I'm going to go ahead and pull another set of cards for some other Aries. So this is for one particular Aries. Wait, before I forget this particular message, I want to pull a new card out for you guys. Ooh, to pull it popped out. Huh, those are two good cards. I don't know if I read this for you last week, but it's coming out again. And it's the Angel of Humor. People constantly appreciate my wonderful sense of humor. It is impossible to have a depressing thought when we are willing to sincerely laugh. Laughter can help us to look at our lives from a new and stimulating perspective. So many times we live too seriously and cause ourselves and others unnecessary pain and suffering. Humor makes things flow, melts the ice, and reveals true beauty for everyone. Laugh. It's good for body and soul. People, and then this is the affirmation you're going to say. People constantly appreciate my wonderful sense of humor. Yes, this is true. People constantly appreciate your wonderful sense of humor. Ashe. And that's what, you know what, with this card being pulled out, I just want to get this feeling that you're probably working too hard. You're so focused on staying on top of your game, you have not been able to enjoy the fruits of your labor. You haven't been able to enjoy the fruits of your labor and to be spiritual. And maybe I was going to say the justice in that would be whatever you're getting. If it's something that is coming up on your life right now and you're not really satisfied, it's because you have not invested more time into your spirituality and enjoying the fruits of your labor. That's what I'm trying to say. Definitely. So you're missing the opportunity to do this, so you got to do it. You got to sit back, relax, enjoy life, be spiritual, and look at those opportunities that are right in front of your face, but you can't see because you're probably working too hard. Not working too hard, but you're so focused on staying on top of your game, you're forgetting the other details that you came on this earth to do. So, the Angel of Power. Infinite power heal me. In my real beingness, I am strong, happy, and peaceful. Yes, this is true. Infinite power heal you. And in your real beginnings, you are strong, happy, and powerful. Ashe. Our soul's power is revealed to the personality as a clear purpose and the capacity to decide for the good of everyone involved in the situation. Soul power is never over someone or something. It is a power shared with all involved. This means a sharing of spiritual blessings that emerge when we tune into the divine purpose of our lives. Ashe. So, this is for that set of Aries. I hope I didn't hammer that in too much, you guys. Just wanted to be clear that I got the correct message out for you. So, sometimes I might have to say it a couple times to fully get the message. So, just bear with me. Now, let's see what we got for some of you other Aries. See if I got some messages for some other Aries in here. I see some messages for some other Aries, and it's got to do with some love. Okay. What? Oh, where did they come from? Oh, snaps. Oh, what? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, boom. I'll put about 9. So I'm going to put 9. Okay. Well, pull somewhere else. Y'all coming at me with this. Yeah, these cards just coming out. Shoot. I gotta go with the flow. I have more than 9. Let's go. So, Um, I definitely see that for one. Okay, wow, these are a lot of powerful cards. It's a lot of energy going on for another set of Aries. It's wonderful, actually. Um, where do I want to begin? I see the Lovers card. I don't know if seems like someone may have broken up with someone, made the right decision to break up with somebody, I would say, walk away from something. Um, Maybe you're trying to go after your dreams and you don't have time for love right now. And I want you to be confident in this because you're totally making the right decision. It's going to take some work, but you're totally making the right decision. I see that you will be traveling. You'll be going somewhere, and there's so much power in that. Someone is just on a power move. Like, bye. I'm in love with myself. I don't got time for the BS. I'm making all the right decisions. I'm going to be traveling. People respect it. People see that and they respect it, and they see you and they see this energy, this beautiful energy. Like, you are that person that walks in the room and lights it up. You have that awesome energy where you could just go places and people can benefit from you being there. People can benefit from your energy, from who you are, and they just want to get to know you. They probably stick to you like magnets in a sense. And that's just the universe blessing you. The universe is so much blessing you. Your every move that you make, the universe is there carrying you through it. You have some new idea that you're embarking on, and you're probably also embracing your shadow side. You're probably learning a lot about yourself, learning about your shadow side, and you're thinking to yourself, okay, this is what makes me this way, or something like that, something of that nature. You're thinking of or if you have not been, you will be doing it. You will be analyzing your darker aspects of yourself and embracing it. Like, 'cause there's no light without dark. There's no dark without light. So when you learn and master your dark side, it makes you become a better person because now you know what your darkness is and how to control it. And that's the thing of being self-aware of your darkness, of your dark side. So when that devil card comes up, I definitely see someone living at their shadow aspect, but for this particular reading, they're probably learning from the shadow aspect, which is awesome. I see that you're very disciplined right now. Like, you are on the money. Like, you are being a leader. You are disciplined. You're like, ain't nothing finna stop me on this new idea. You coming in there with confidence. You got this. Like, it's so wonderful right now. This energy is so beautiful because you're really focused on. And you know what? I don't know if you're walking away from love. I said that at the beginning, but this could more so be that you walked away from a situation and now that you're walking an opportunity of love. You're walking into that. Oh, I see that you're making some good decisions, good choices. I'm telling you. Oh, Aries, I love it. I love it. You need one thing I would add is your work ethic. Why is it upside down? Everything makes sense except for this card being upside down. So it has something to do with work. I don't know. Let me look at this card. Did you change jobs? You're changing your career field. Something to do with changing jobs or changing a career field. Maybe you're struggling with that. For the most part, I wouldn't worry about it because everything's coming together. You need to embark on your new idea. And if you stopped working on something, you need to continue to work on something. Whatever you stop doing, start doing it again. I don't know what it is. Maybe you stopped doing something. Maybe you changed jobs. Something of that nature. However, you walking away from that was the best decision that you ever could have made for yourself. I tell you that much. I don't want to say the best decision you could have ever made for yourself, but I want to say that was a great decision because you're walking into a whole nother door with so much potential. Not even potential, it's just destiny. It's destined. Okay, so I hope that was good. Now, let me, I wanted to pull the card, but this one just kind of stuck out. So, oh gosh. Yeah, these cards are just a trip, okay? The Angel of Clarity. This is the Angel, okay. The clarity of my soul flows through me when I think and feel and act in the world. The clarity of your soul flows through you when you think, feel, and act in the world. The more we tune into the inner light that comes to guide our actions safely, the simpler life becomes. This is clarity, a kind of inner knowing that leads us easily and lightly to what is right. Awesome. Yeah, I think that you guys may have changed jobs or did something in the in your career field, which you walked away from something, and you're walking into your passion and your desires, and you're making the right decision. And you're so powerful. You're going to impact the world. You're going to impact the world. You just keep your confidence. Go after that idea that you have. Travel, do travel. You're going to end up on top. So many people are going to respect you for this, or respect you for doing this. You know, you don't ever feel like no one, like, oh, some people are looking at me like I'm stupid because I didn't do this. No, people are not. They respect what you're doing. You got that energy. You got that glow right now. Like, oh my gosh. Just, if you look at your darker sides, that's one lesson I can see here, is just to take a look at your darker sides. Know them in and out so you know yourself. You're a leader. You're a leader. And definitely the universe is at play with everything that it is that you're doing. So that's another message that I have for Aries. Now let me see if I can pull one more. One more for you guys. So another group of Aries. Okay. Really good, because we don't want to think. Oh, snaps. It must be just the rubber season for some of y'all Aries, because I can just see. Okay, this. Oh, girl, man. Is that what's going on, Aries? Okay. Get some more information on this. And I'm in the beginning time where I don't do love reads. Well, you don't do love reads today, because these Aries is people admiring them. Uh-oh. Aww. Alright. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. Alright, so for some other areas I see, oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes so much sense. Okay. Boom. So, some Aries have somebody coming into their life. I mean, and whoever's coming into your life, baby, he is that man, or she is that woman. But I want to say this is a woman. A man's coming into a woman's life, and she's like, this man coming into your life is going to give you the victory, girl. This man coming into your life is going to give you the victory. Now, it's definitely a fire being started with something. Somebody is lighting your passion up. So definitely a union, some fiery love and passion going on. And there's this guy that is that guy. He's just like the perfect person, the perfect partner. What I mean by that, he's probably like an awesome boyfriend. He really has your back, really probably works hard, and probably wants to make sure that you're good. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of aspect. It's a very, very victorious. I don't understand this though, so maybe you will know why, but your energy is not good though. Like you got that man coming in, but your energy is not cool. You got some energy problems. I don't know why you got this energy problem. You got some heartbreak that you got going on. It's gonna take some hard work for you to wake up and see what's wrong with your heart. But you got a great opportunity, and your heart's hurt. Your heart's hurt. Is it a breakup? Did you someone that an opportunity that something happened in the situation, and now you got this new person coming into your life, but you're not probably accepting it, or you're worried about it, or you don't want to believe it because of some past hurts. That's what it looked like to me. And please let it go, because this person over here that's coming to your life you're gonna get the victory in that. So let go of your past. Let go of it's. I don't even think it's a past. I just feel like it's some hurt. You have some hurt in you that you need to let go. And it's causing you to have this bad energy. It's causing you to wake up in the middle of the night or be confused or stressed or worried. So please let it go, because you got some great energy coming. You got information that's going to be coming to you. You got this, what I want to call it, synchronicities that's going to be coming into your life. These messages that are going to be coming into your life. They're going to be swiftly coming. Somebody's going to be giving and sharing with you. And you're going to get that happy family, and it's going to make you be emotional. And that's maybe what it is. Maybe you got this new man coming to your life, but you're so emotionalist. You just, no emotion. And don't worry, your emotions are going to be back. And those feelings are going to come back to you. Those feelings are going to come back to you. And you will have you will feel happily emotionally happy family life. You will feel that. Might not be feeling it right now, but you won't feel it, baby. Okay, so the two cards I got for you is the Angel of Faith. I have an unshakable faith in the inner power of my soul. Yes, this is true. You have an unshakable faith in the inner power of your soul. Faith is revealed whenever we open ourselves to our soul's love and wisdom. This openness brings with it a certainty that heals in any doubt or hesitation. When we walk in faith, the universe gives us the support we need, and we discover an inner strength and removes barriers and allows light to come through. This is the Angel of Faith. I'm going to get my nails done, y'all. Don't judge me too hard. Now, the Angel of Integrity. In the integrity of my being, I experience and express the dance of life. Yes, this is true. In the integrity of your being, you experience and express the dance of life. The dance of polarities is constant in our lives. To give and to receive, to laugh and to cry, to be or not to be, positive and negative, and that way we each carry within colorful spectrum of energies. Accepting and expressing those aspects as they are is to live with a conscious integrity, which means that we are channels for the living expression of our unified spirit. It's going to be some giving and receiving going on, but I love this prayer too. I think that you can heal from this heartache. It's going to take for you to wake up and see this what's in your spirit. It's going to take some hard work, but baby, you got this guy coming in your life. I'm pretty sure it's going to be pretty, with me, you'll be able to get over whatever it is that you're getting over if you just receive what someone's trying to give you instead of doubting it because of whatever you've been through or whatever reasons why, whatever heartbreaks you have. I don't know if it's from the past or if it's just something that may have to do with the childhood experience. Could be anything of that nature. Let's see here. I'm gonna ask them. Does it have something to do with the past relationship? Yeah, it has something to do with your past relationship. Does it have anything to do with the past hurt or trauma? No. Alright, so definitely a past hurt or relationship. Cool. So, thank you, Aries, for tuning in. Aries, I tried to be very thorough and give you guys a great reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want any more information, don't hesitate to inbox me on my Instagram page, which is Too Lovely to Be Forgot. Number 2, lovely. Number 2, letter B. Number 4, got. It's on my Instagram. And other than that, I'll see you guys next week. Thanks for tuning in. Have an awesome, blessed, amazing week.